Yo, 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 what's up, what's up? This is Tommy TTM, and I know I haven't made a, long, you know, recording topic video of me talking right in front of the camera, but here I am, I'm back. I've been pretty busy with my personal uh life. I've been reading books, been learning languages, been, you know, focusing on my personal life, you know, you know, I can't record myself every single day and upload a video every day because I just don't have uh enough time, because at some point you gotta focus on your personal life and like focus on your of course your mental health, your physical health, and your financial wealth as well. But in today's video, I want to talk about 10 great benefits of intermittent fasting and why you should try it out. Um, I've been intermittent fasting now for 5 years. I started intermittent fasting as part of my way of changing my internal health. By changing my internal health since 2021 in you know May or April the year 2021, I wanted to change the way, no, not just working out physically, like lifting weights and cardio workout, like boxing, jogging, running, jump roping. I wanted to change the way I eat. You got a way to change you eat and drink as well as part of your physical internal health, so you can become stronger, and healthier and slimmer. Man, my dog won't shut up. Hey, shut up, boy. Yeah, that's why I want to talk in this microphone because I don't want to, you guys, ladies or gentlemen, whoever's watching this video, that I'm trying to share you this life changing, you know, advice, you know, of adding intermittent fasting part of your uh, everyday, daily time, every single year type of, life changing internal physical health, part of your diet, part of the way you eat, drink. But intermittent fasting, has changed my life internally, physically. Maybe it won't, maybe dieting and intermittent fasting, it may not work, for every single person, physical health body, because every single physical health body is different. Everyone is born with their different genetic genes. um Everyone is created and designed different in the way God intended it, for these people to be born and created with. Everyone can't handle, intermittent fasting. Everyone can't handle dieting. Everyone can't eat, the same food every day. Everyone can't probably drink the same drinks every day. But at least you have to try intermittent fasting for about 1 whole month or 2 whole months and see how it is, and it can probably help you lose weight, get slimmer around your waistline. It can probably make your muscle more slimmer and more toned. When you want to walk faster, you want to feel less tired and sleepy. You know, so I want to talk about what is intermittent fasting. Okay, intermittent fasting, as the basic number one, is intermittent fasting is not about eating vegetables all day. It's not about eating rice all day. It's not about eating meat all day. It's not about eating whole bunch of different food the whole day and every day. No, intermittent fasting pretty much means you're not eating any food for 5 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, maybe 15 hours, 20 hours, you know, um, every single day. And all you got to do when it comes to intermittent fasting is, you know, you got to make sure, you know, you got to drink something the whole day. Drink water, milk, some type of fruit, organic, natural smoothie, drink vanilla shake, chocolate shake. You can drink, but you shouldn't eat, because when you eat, you know, 2 meals a day or 3 meals a day, 5 meals a day, that's you're putting a lot of calories, sugar, salt, saturated fat, protein, and all these other vitamins in your body the whole day. That's you're making you may be hurting your internal physical health when you're eating all these food, when you're putting all these food in your body constantly. But the sad reality is, your stomach, your intestine, your blood cells, your bone cells, your muscle cells, it can't handle every single little pieces of these food in your body. So you got to get rid of all that liquid and food outside of your body, inside, the toilet. You got to let all that nasty old food and drinks outside of your body. You want to clean out and cleanse out your stomach and your intestine, out, you know, the whole entire day. And you want your blood cells, your skin, your hair, your bones, your joints, your muscle cells, and every single little organs in your body to be cleansed out, to be cleaned out by just drinking water the whole day, drinking fruit smoothie the whole day. You could drink tea the whole day. Now, strict fasting is pretty dangerous, because strict fasting, what is strict intermittent fasting? Strict intermittent fasting means you're not eating anything at all the whole entire day, every day. And also, not just that, you're just not eating the whole day, you're not drinking any liquid the whole day as well. That's strict fasting. I have done strict fasting before. I done strict fasting in the beginning of 2021, 2022, 2023. I noticed that when I didn't drink anything the whole day and eat anything the whole day for like at least 10 whole hours, I remember I was counting the time, how many hours in time I was fasting. And the longest time I ever fasted was 10 total hours. And it was exhausting. I felt, you know, I'm trying to remember how did I feel when I was intermittent fasting. You know, I felt like I did lost weight. I felt light on my feet. I felt like I could move a lot faster, like a professional, kickboxer. I felt that I was more mentally focused when I wasn't so focused on eating food every after 2 hours or 3 hours or so on and so forth. I felt more mentally focused. I felt that my stomach and my intestine was more clean out as well. My whole body felt more healthier, stronger, and lighter. Which is a positive thing. Yeah. So that's pretty much strict fasting. Um, if you're a beginner, you know, my own advice, for for physical, internal, life changing health is, you don't want to like try out strict intermittent fasting for the first month and for your first time, to lose weight, to feel light on your feet and your shoulder, to become more mentally focused, to feel more clean and cleansed out outside of your internal organs. You know, don't try out strict intermittent fasting, you know, because it can be, dangerous when you're not, you know, at least at least not drinking any water the whole day, or smoothie, or some type of vanilla shake. Don't even drink soda. The main purpose of intermittent fasting is you're not trying to eat any like sweet candy or sweet sodas. You know, or sweet, cake or cookie. Your intermittent fasting is cutting out sweet stuff. Now there is a time where you break your intermittent fasting hours of time. Like for an example, if you're not eating any solid plate of food in a bowl or plate for after like 5 hours, or after 8 hours, after 10 hours, after when you've been fasting many multiple hours, then at whatever time you want, then you can eat whatever food you want on that plate or on that bowl. Then your body can regenerate and recreate a normal, you know, calorie of energy and protein and whatever sugar it is inside your body again. Because remember, intermittent fasting is like, as an example, your stomach and your intestine inside of your body, it is the same thing like your car engine has oil in it. That old nasty oil inside your vehicle engine needs to be cleaned out, needs to be cleansed out to re enter and re put new oil change inside of your truck or car vehicle engine to make the car engine stronger again, better again. That's the same thing like our, you know, internal human physical health body, like your stomach and your intestine. Your stomach and intestine, it can't hold a whole bunch of food all day because it's gonna mess up your physical health. You're gonna get fat. You're gonna become sleepy and you're gonna feel sloppy like a lazy bulldog that want to sleep all day. All right, so let's stop the talking. All right, here's 10 great benefits of intermittent fasting. One, you lose weight as calories, sugar, salt, and fatness and other nutrition outside of your internal physical health. Two is you cleanse a lot of all the old food and liquid out of your stomach, intestines, and entire internal physical health. As you fast, you will allow your internal cells, organs become cleansed out to become cleaner, you know. And benefit number three, you live longer. Yep. This is for an example, when you look at these old, people who live up to 100 years old, or 90 years old or longer than that, it's because these people, they have tried out intermittent fasting almost all their life. Your physical internal health can't handle eating food every single day, like 3 meals a day, 5 meals a day. That's too much for your body to not be able to handle. Remember, your internal stomach and your internal intestine is not like a garbage can. You know how you put trash in a garbage can garbage every single day, and the garbage starts to stinks really bad. Well, guess what? The sad news is your human, internal stomach and intestine is not like a trash can. You can't put food in your stomach every single hour or every single, after 2 or 3 hours. That's too much food. Benefit number four, you age longer as you look younger. This is another uh positive great benefit. When you intermittent fast every year for 1 month, just for one whole month or 2 months, you know, when you just drink cold water all day, or drink some strawberry smoothie all day, mango smoothie, banana smoothie, uh avocado smoothie, so on and so forth, all that sugar, all that protein, and all that weird food you eat in your body is gonna be released away from your skin cell, hair cells, your blood cells, because you're cleansing all that nasty food of shit out of your intestine, out of your stomach, and you will look younger. You will look younger if all you do is just drink liquid, the whole day, you know, without needing to eat any heavy food on a plate or bowl. Benefit number five: your internal physical health becomes balanced as it will become stronger and healthier. Benefit number six: you feel less egotistic on craving on foods and more relaxed and calm. So I want to talk about a little bit about number six. Benefit number six is you become less, you know, of having a desire of wanting to eat more and more food, which is a good, positive, mental health, life changing aspect to that. And your mind, your body, will become more relaxed and calm. And all your anger, all your depression is gonna, you know, be released out of your internal mental brain cells health and your blood sugar health, you know, and your heart rate health will come down. Benefit number seven is you feel light on your feet, not feel heavy on your shoulders and feet. Benefit eight, number eight, you less likely will get sick. That's true. If you stop eating that burger, you stop eating that pizza, you stop eating that whatever food you eat, just cut out eating food for one whole month and just focus on drinking liquid water every day, tea every day, fruit, some type of organic natural fruit smoothie. You're gonna you're gonna be less likely to get sick. I wonder why these physical internal health doctors, they never tell you to try intermittent fasting. You see, this is the secret. Doctors don't tell 90% of the time. Try out fasting. Benefit number nine: when you intermittent fast for one whole month, 2 whole months, your blood cells, it will decrease diabetes problems. Diabetes can cause you to gain weight, can cause some type of cancer. Um, I don't know 100% about diabetes, but diabetes is not healthy at all. It will shorten up your life. So and last is benefit number 10: you lose belly fat and develop toner, slimmer muscles. This is true. When I was intermittent fasting for one whole month, and then after once I got so good at intermittent fasting for one whole month, and then the second month I tried the second month as well because I'm trying out the Christian Great Lent intermittent fasting and praying, like how Jesus Christ. If you read up about Jesus Christ, you're gonna find out that Jesus Christ, he was intermittent fasting for 40 days, 40 days and nights. He didn't eat no food, no food. He didn't even drink any water. He was in the desert, in a hot desert, in night and day without eating anything. That's what I was focusing on. I was focusing on once I got better at intermittent fasting after one whole month. And then when I tried the second month for 40 whole days is pretty much about 2 whole months, I believe. And then when I tried, intermittent fasting for 2 whole months of 40 days total, I noticed that my muscle, right, got slimmer and toner. Like my bicep right here, it got slim. My waist right here, look at that. It got slim. You can see my waist, it got slim, you know. Before 2021, I did not try out intermittent fasting. I was a dumbass. I was just so focused on lifting weights and eating. 2 meals a day, 3 meals a day, and I got sick and tired of that. My body started to tell me, "Hey, stop eating all these food. You don't need it. You don't need to eat 3 meals a day. You don't need to eat 5 meals a day. That's too damn much." You know, my stomach, and my intestine, and my internal mental health started telling me, it started sending me a signal. Hey, you're, hey Tommy, your body is not getting stronger. Your body is not becoming lighter and moving, not being able to move faster. So when I try intermittent fasting, it make my physical health feel a lot lighter, stronger, healthy, and better. You know, and it make my mind stay more mentally, focused. So those are the 10 great benefits of intermittent fasting, and you should try it out too. Thank for, and thank you for watching this Tommy TTM. And of course, I want to make more videos in the future as well. Stay subscribed, put a like, and put a comment below. Thank you.